Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I have a sneak peek and an unboxing that are very on theme that hopefully you guys will enjoy. So this is actually a belated sneak peek from Diamond Art Club. It's the Chinese Zodiac Mini Dazzles set. Thanks to Diamond Art Club for sending this over. This just came out a few days ago, but just had some shipping delays and came in today. And since today is the Lunar New Year, happy Lunar New Year to all that are celebrating. I thought it would be fun to also go ahead and add in this Chinese New Year Mini Dazzles set that I purchased when it came out, I think at the end of last year. So we're going to start with the Chinese Zodiac set and then take a look at the Chinese New Year set. And depending on just kind of how much time I feel like I have, I may go ahead and actually work on one of these Chinese New Year, one of these images, just because again, it is the Lunar New Year. And so anyway, I'm going to move this one out of the way and we're going to take a look at the Chinese Zodiac set first, which by the way, you might notice some differences. This one has 6 images. This one comes with 12 and there are, there's a difference in the size of the box and everything. So depending on the specific set, it may come with, more or less images. And so you can, see that on the website. Now, this, when I was taking it out of the box, I managed to just go ahead and rip that sleeve right off. So I'm just going to hold it there for the moment while I show you the different features of the box. So each of the Mini Dazzle sets comes in a box kind of like this and then with a coordinating sleeve. And so this is a set of 12. These are frame ready. I'll show you what that means when we're looking at the little canvases. And each of these is going to be 4 by 6 inches or 10.2 by 15.2 centimeters. On the back, you're going to see, the other 2 images that weren't on the front. And here is the whole Chinese Zodiac kit. Is anyone else a Fruits Basket fan? I feel like I want to work on this set when I'm doing a rewatch and I'm kind of like, we need a cat. We need a cat. So anyway, that's the sleeve. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way so that I can show you the actual box itself here. So on the back, it's going to tell you what your kit includes, as well as some basic tips for how to diamond paint. Now, if you're brand new to diamond painting, I have a couple of helpful beginner videos in the description box of this video, including a diamond painting for beginners, where it just takes you from the very, very beginning of diamond painting and kind of walks you through the process. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. And by the way, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, I do have a 20% off discount code you're welcome to use. It's just my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. It's an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. But so no pressure though. There's lots of other discount codes out there. I just say don't pay full price for your Diamond Art Club orders. So, excuse me. What I'd like to start with is actually the toolkit. This features some of Diamond Art Club's recent upgrades that they've continued to kind of work on and try to improve and upgrade as well. You'll see some videos again in the description box below with some helpful, how-tos and reviews, including one of the pen. This is the Twist and Pick pen. It looks like this one still comes with the putty preloaded. They are moving over to preloading this with the clear wax. I have not yet gotten a kit that's come preloaded with the clear wax, and I'll be sure to let you know and test it out when I do. But if it comes preloaded with the putty, and if it's the wax, you should just be able to twist it, and the putty or the wax is going to come out the end of the pen gradually. It just sometimes can take a little bit of work. They also did recently replace the tips with metal tips as opposed to the plastic ones they originally came with, and this is refillable, reloadable, I guess. You can twist it the opposite direction. You can load more putty or wax in there. Then at the end, there's a 4-placer. This is removable, and you can put other plastic multi-placers or even metal multi-placers in there. Not the twist-in kind, just kind of the like straight, flat-ended ones. We do have a bag of baggies if you want to store your leftover diamonds in this one, which I imagine this is going to be, actually that's more colors than I was expecting, but I was like lots of reds and golds, I'm sure. We have, let's see, there's a 7-placer to use in your pen if you prefer that. We have some pink heart wax if you like that better than the putty. They do give you some extra putty as well if you run out of what's in the pen. And then this is the tray, which it looks like this has, is not one of the more recently upgraded ones. They just started rolling out a couple weeks ago, where they did listen to some feedback and start rolling out trays that have these ends trimmed back a little bit so the drills don't get stuck, and they have longer spouts as well. That being said, I still think these are a nice step up from the original basic trays. They're much larger and they're taller, so drills are less likely to fall out when you're using this tray. It does come with a stopper as well as a klutz sliding lid too. So I do think that these are some nice upgrades in general. So, yep, that's the toolkit. And then let's take a look at here. I think it's just going to have some helpful tips and stuff in it. So here's some tips and tricks specifically for Mini Dazzles. beads container. They sell those now. Framing your canvas. So you'll see again why these are, frame ready. Here's your kit contents. This is the VIP Facebook group. 20% off specifically your first app purchase. And then here's some tips like how to use a twist and pick applicator and some step-by-step instructions written out for you and their socials. Just, handful of helpful info here. So then we do have some sticker sheets. Let's see, are these the same? I think these look like they are identical. I'm just checking. Okay, yes, the DMC codes and the symbols are identical on each of these sticker sheets. Okay, I just wasn't sure if they might, be different for some reason, but they do give you 2 sets. But it looks like maybe there's, they didn't like bag the diamonds separately. So you could just kit these up once and you'll be good to go. So just 8 colors in this one. One of my favorite things about the Mini Dazzles at Diamond Art Club is they are 100% special drills, mostly fairy dust. Sometimes you will see only fairy dust colors, but then you will sometimes see ones that have ABs in the mix as well. So this has 7 fairy dust colors and 1 AB, and I will show you those special drills and explain what those are in just a little bit. These are actually all little cute little bonus stickers, and then we have a spot to write your start and end date and the stats for the canvas in the set as well. I do like to use these sticker labels. They're pre-cut either on baggies or storage containers, whatever I'm putting my diamonds into. Now that being said, let's look at the canvases. I'm really excited about this, you guys. I just think this is so much fun. And what makes these frame ready is that they come with the marks here. The writing is just on the plastic. Let's peel this back. You can see the outside border that coordinates with the set. So different sets will have different color outside borders, and just having that on there does, in my opinion, make it just really feel very frame ready. You can pop it in. It's just gonna look nice. I feel like those basic white frames you can get from like IKEA or Amazon dollar store, really, really cheap. It just works. Like the simplicity of it, in my opinion, really works with these little mini sets. So each of these canvases, on the package it said 4 by 6 inches. I believe, hold on. That's the white area. Well, no, that's the whole thing. That includes the outside frame. I couldn't remember. Okay. So yeah, that's the entire thing. It's not necessarily the design size, just in case you were wondering. Anyways, we have the rat, we have the ox, we have the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon. This is my year. This is the year that we are moving out of. We're moving out of the year of the dragon. Any else, let me know if this is something that you follow. What is your animal zodiac? And then we're moving into the snake. Are these are like in zodiac order too, which is really fun too. Going into the year of the snake, my snake friends, are you just delighted? And then, so we have 6 in that one package, and then the other 6 are in here. I'm trying to remember what the price difference was between the sets that come with like 12, like this one does, or the other one came with 6. I don't think it was literally double in price, but I can't remember. I don't want to say it wrong. So we have our horse and our sheep. Yes, sheep, right? Monkey. We have our rooster, our dog, and then the pig or the boar. Okay, so I'm going to use the dragon as an example because it's a dragon. It's so fun. Why not? So each of these comes with this plastic cover on it. And so you're going to peel this back. This is Diamond Art Club's. They're, the same kind of canvas material you're going to see on their regular, full size canvases. So it's a tarpaulin, I think is the name of it. It's nice to diamond paint on. I feel like it's, sturdy, but also just, it holds drills well. But it's also kind of soft too. Then they used poured glue. The poured glue is just going to be in the areas, you can see where the light's catching it there, just the areas where there are diamonds. So hopefully, there's not going to be a ton of glue that goes past the edge of those symbols. So you're not going to get like dust and stuff in these. And then we have our symbols here. Really clear printing. I don't usually have an issue with reading Diamond Art Club symbols, and the mixes of symbols, the symbol options are going to be, the same possibilities for all 12 of these. It's going to be any of these particular symbols. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The printing seems to be really clear, so I've come to expect from Diamond Art Club. Now, as far as the drills themselves, let's take a look. Lots of red and gold because those are, as far as I understand, this is not my culture, and I'm not at all trying to appropriate or act like it is. Just as far as what my knowledge is of it is that red and gold, those are really the characteristic, celebratory colors that you're going to see with these kinds of celebrations. So Z, these are all of our fairy dust diamonds. A couple of different shades of red. Those are really close. They're slightly different. Now, fairy dust diamonds, they have a fine glitter coating that's going to give them kind of a pearlescent sheen. You can see it there. It's just a light shimmer. It's a more subtle effect compared to the ABs that we're going to be looking at in just a second. But this is my favorite special jewel. You can make it out easier on the darker colors like this darker red. I'm also going to show you there'll be a black one here. You can kind of see, you can see that glitter shimmer. That's really subtle, but you could still see it. Z310. Now here's our AB. Now ABs are definitely more bold and striking. These get their name from the Northern Lights. So AB is Aurora Borealis. There's an iridescent coating on the tops of these, or when there's errors like this one, looks like it got the bottom of it instead of the top. It happens. These are definitely gonna grab your eye a little bit more than fairy dust do, and they're going to grab some of the colors of the drills around them and just have a really, really sparkly effect. So yeah, the majority of these are going to be fairy dust, of course. Here, this brown one, you can really see that fairy dust coating on the top there. And this was something I feel like, I and a lot of other people were really requesting when Diamond Art Club was looking, for feedback or suggestions. It'd be like, what about canvases that are just all special drills? How about just 100% special drill canvases? And I feel like they really delivered because they're like, okay, here you go. All fairy dust. Also, in my personal opinion, fairy dust diamonds are a lot easier and a lot less of a headache to place than ABs are, because ABs can be a little fickle. If you're having trouble placing ABs, I highly recommend using putty, but not fresh putty, like putty that you've been using for, a couple of days, several hours, so that it's not super fresh, and that I find to work, the best for me. As far as where the ABs are going to go, I was just curious. I was glancing at these to see. So the AB color, that is kind of this bright kind of yellowish orange. It's the brightest color you see in every single one of these animals. So like this color in the rabbit, these speckles here in the rabbit's eye, it looks like actually about every single one of these animals has 2 of that orangish yellow AB by its eyes. Like in the boar, you can see it. It's the number 1. So it's like the little accents in here, and then this like big swatch or swath of color there. That's going to be our AB color. I like that a lot. That's going to be really, really pretty placement. Same kind of like that, bright color in this snake. It's the bright color in all of these. So each of these animals is going to have that little bit of just extra glitz. I love that AB placement next to the fairy dust. I just think that's really, really pretty. So this is the Chinese Zodiac set, all 12 of our Chinese Zodiac animals, and I think it's really cute that they came in Zodiac orders. So this was still in stock when I was looking on the website earlier because I was curious and took a peek. So I'll have this exact set linked below if you're interested, and it could be a fun one to pick up in honor of the Lunar New Year. So one thing that I do really like about these Mini Dazzle sets, well, I like a lot of things about minis because they just, mini sets like this are so great for when you want the satisfaction of a completed diamond painting. If you're working on a larger kit, sometimes it can take a little bit longer to get to that, I finished the kit. I have that feeling of accomplishment. Mini sets are a great way to kind of combat some burnout and to be like, okay, I want to get to, a completed set. And I also, to be honest, when it comes to Diamond Art Club, I like Mini Dazzle sets for getting me to the free shipping threshold. I'm not looking to spend more money than I need to. If there is one must-have new regular size diamond painting kit that comes out on a weekend release or something, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get 2 full-size kits, so that's really going to put me over my budget, but I really want to get to that free shipping threshold, because if you're like me, paying for shipping is we can't have that. It feels like it's wasted money. I know it's girl math, that's not really how it works, but adding on a Mini Dazzle set or an accessories, one of their metal multi-placers, that's when I find these to be the most handy for me to get me over the free shipping threshold, still be able to use a discount code and stay over that free shipping threshold, but not by too much. So just a suggestion, just a little tip from something I've discovered over time. Now, let's open up the Chinese New Year set. And this one does have just 6 images in this one. I am afraid I'm going to mispronounce this, even though I actually did try looking it up ahead of time. I'm still Jin Yuan Bao, I think. So sorry if I'm mispronouncing. But then we have these other kind of icons of, the typical Chinese or Lunar New Year is what my understanding is, that is more accurate in some ways. So I love that we have the red and gold, characteristic colors in this one. And we have another dragon, so I get my little dragon fix more than once. So let me go ahead and open this one up. And when I haven't managed to rip the sleeve, what I like to do is just cut it from one side. And a friend gave me this tip, by the way. I didn't come up with this myself. So I cut it from the one side and then slide it off. And then it's a little easier. You know, it does rip kind of easily. But then I just slide it off and then I can slide it back on without having to like involve, you know, tape in the process. But we're going to have the same kinds of features with this set. So I'm going to kind of skim over some of those and really just get us a look at these canvases and colors. I need to decide, is one of these going to be one that I really feel like I need to work on? Hold on, what is that? Looks like there's a little, I don't know, something on there. We'll open it up and we'll see. Okay. We're gonna have the same things here. You know, our sticker labels, our tips and tricks a bit, the toolkit. I'm sure that is not gonna have the clear wax in it yet because this came out even longer ago, but it's gonna have the same toolkit contents, you guys. And then here's, oh yeah, this is going to be the same as well. By the way, if you're looking at this and going, where's the treasure quest card? Diamond Art Club has said that the treasure quest cards are not going to come with like their like mini scale things. Those are treasure quest cards are just the kinds of things that you're going to, if you're going to get one, it's going to come with a full size diamond painting kit. So that is intentional. That's not a mistake. Same thing here. Along with those tips. Then we have our colors, 10 colors in this one. So a little bit more in the way of colors. Looks like no ABs. This one is 100% fairy dust in this particular set. So as far as the canvases themselves, this one, is this the same color? Hold on. Where's the Chinese Zodiac? It's like a tiny bit darker. Interesting. I was wondering, I was like, oh, will it be the same exact? No, it's just slightly, I don't know if it comes through on camera very well. Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny bit darker. I think it still suits though. Okay, what is that? It's like a little bit of plastic in the glue. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, it still is sticky, but like, I'm like, what is that? Like weird printer ink issue? Maybe we'll see if the other canvases have that. Yeah, I keep it as real as I can here and unfiltered. I'll grab my tweezers and I'll try to really like get that all off there. If this were to actually cause problems, like if it was like, oh no, it's not sticky, or I know it's sticky there. Did I scrape off some of the glue? I might have. So what I'm going to do, because I probably brought that on myself, is I'm going to see, I have some of that like dot stick stuff, and like Diamond Art Club sells some glue too. If I can't get the drills to stick there and I need to put down some more glue, I will. Alternatively, like I did pay for this, you know, myself. So if this does cause issues, I'll just send a message to Diamond Art Club. That's something I would assume would be covered under the lifetime warranty, and we just go from there. So anyway, this is the first of the canvases we're looking at here. It's one of the red lanterns. This, I love all the gold sparkles in this one. Okay, so sometimes it is like going to be oriented, even though it's like if you were to display it, you'd put it this way. It's like, well, yeah, it might be this way though for symbols. Again, we have like all alphanumeric, aside from it looks like our white fairy dust, which you can see is the black dot on the white background. The fan, that's really pretty. Yeah, this one's printed this way for symbols as well. Our dragon, my favorite. I know. Nothing if not predictable. I love that design though. That's really, really neat. And I don't know which way this one would technically be oriented. I think it's the same, you know. How's it displayed on here? With the sparkles up and down. Okay. Yay, love those. Let's look at the actual special drills themselves and see what kinds of colors we're working with. Looks like some deeper browns in this one in particular. Oh, these are individually packed. Okay, so it depends on the Mini Dazzles set. I am not 100% sure if there's like a specific rhyme or reason. I don't know if the Mini Dazzles sets that only come with 6 are more likely to come individually packaged. And if it's the ones that come with like 12, that it's just all bulk put together. I'm not totally sure, but these, I guess this is good so I can kind of show you what you might get. These are individually packaged. This is like the Chinese New Year coin. This is going to be specific to this one. This is specific to the dragon, and so on and so forth, the fan. Now you're going to see some overlap between these. So for example, like this one, the Chinese New Year dragon and the fan both come with Z817. Those are the same color. So if you really wanted to, because these all do use the same symbols, like Z817 on both the dragon and the fan is going to be the letter E. You could go ahead and open up all of these and dump them all into storage containers and just be like, put all of the various 817s from the different ones into one container with a label and just work out of that instead. But this is kind of nice, like if you're going to work on it with other people, or if you really just want to pull out like one, one set and one set of diamonds, then you do have that option. That is a nice option to have. Let me go ahead and open up. I feel like the dragon really looked like it was going to have most of the colors. Let's open it up and see. Yeah, look at these different fairy dust colors. So again, these are fairy dust, which just in case you skipped ahead to this part, fairy dust diamonds have a pearlescent sheen to them. There's a fine glitter coating. It looks like it's been brushed on the tops of these diamonds and gives it a shimmery effect. I actually really like that Diamond Art Clothes Mini Dazzles are all fairy dust as opposed to like all AB. All AB would just be very, very, very bold. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This isn't all 10 colors, but this is a lot of the colors. Just lots of reds and browns and golds. Kind of pale color too. So if I was going to work on the dragon, which I kind of want to save that one, I'm kind of leaning towards working on the fan here, then you have that option. So those are all of our color sets. I'm not going to open up all of these because I feel like you get the idea as far as the colors go. But yeah, that's one other way that your Mini Dazzle sets can come. Okay, I am itching to work on one of these. So what I'm going to do is, if you're interested and you want to stick around, I am going to work on, I think, this fan, because I'm like that I'm going to have all the reds and golds to work with. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to time lapse it in case you like watching time lapses of diamond painting, so you can see this one come to life. And then I'll hop back on afterwards to kind of show you really how it looks finished and wrap up this unboxing video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is the fan completed. Look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, so you may have seen me riding the struggle bus just a little bit. I had like a super sticky putty. I just swap out of my pen. I did have fun coordinating. I found some red and gold accessories to stay on theme. I was also amused because down here, there's one drill of this color and one drill of that color. But like each of the bags they gave me had like just a ton. Like this is all for that one color right there, and then the one color that's right there, I got this whole bag. So just gonna hold on to those because why not. But here's a look. You can kind of see how that fairy dust effect is when it's just all over the whole thing. I especially love it in these golds and browns colors. So yay, happy Lunar New Year once again to anyone that is celebrating, and I hope it was fun to get to see me, you know, just kind of like in honor of that, work on this pretty little fan from the Chinese New Year set. So this one was also still in stock when I was looking on the website earlier, so I'll have the popped up there, the Chinese New Year set as well as the Chinese Zodiac set. These will both be linked below if you want to go and take a look. If you're new and this is your first purchase, I'll have my 20% off discount code linked below as well. I just am a huge fan of these Mini Dazzle sets. I have various mini sets from various companies, and I feel like Diamond Art Clubs are really special in that we get just 100% special drills in these. We're still getting like this hand charting. I really do enjoy that it comes with a colored frame. It just, you know, it's a really nice experience, and I feel like the price point is really reasonable. A little while back, I did a comparison video of mini sets from different companies just to kind of see, okay, what's the price point like per mini set? Where's the value at and everything? And this really is, it's really comparable just in terms of pure price to other things. And I do feel like you get some extras with these that you don't get with other companies sometimes. So if you haven't checked out Diamond Art Club's Mini Dazzles, definitely go and take a look. They're regularly coming out with new themes. At this point, there are so many to choose from that I have a feeling you'll find something that you like over there if you haven't checked in recently. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that this sneak peek plus, you know, this was just regular unboxing, was helpful and enjoyable, and I enjoyed getting into these with you for sure. Let me know in the comments if you picked up either of these Mini Dazzle sets or any of the other recent new releases in the Mini Dazzles, and or just let me know, you know, what you think. Are these on your wish list for someday, or are you just gonna enjoy watching others work on them vicariously? Please subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos like this one, and leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you are doing well and taking care, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.